Mello Buckzz album release party shot up, like severely shot up to the point where over 16 people were shot, like damn near 10 females were shot, 4 people were killed, all kind of people were shot. Man, this shit crazy. Doo-Wop, which is Capo brother, real close with Chief Keef, GBE affiliate, he was shot in the leg. You know, 3 people that we know so far checked out died.
We need more ambulances out here. We don't have nearly enough.
How many more ambulances are needed?
At least 2 or 3.
Video from the scene overnight shows the chaos as crews rushed to the wounded. This happened around 11 near a restaurant and lounge here on Chicago and Franklin. A violence interrupter who was at the scene says the victims were shot as they left an event hosted by a local rapper. Now, investigators say a dark sedan pulled up when at least one person inside pulled out a gun and started shooting into a crowd of people outside the restaurant and lounge. That's when police said the suspects drove off. First responders rushed to the scene and took the victims to multiple hospitals. People who live in the area say they heard several gunshots.
So, hasn't been that bad in a while.
Now, police are still investigating, but our source tells us investigators believe multiple shooters were involved. Back here live in River North at this hour. Chicago police also tell us they are still looking for suspects at this hour. Of course, as we learn more information throughout the morning, Tanya and Val will be sure to bring you the latest from River North. Back to you.
Christian, thank you. And of course, there is a heartbreaking scene at Northwestern Hospital where many of those victims were taken. Stephanie Wade has been talking to families there. Stephanie.
Tanya, it really is just absolutely heartbreaking here at the hospital right now, where police just gave updates on the condition of victims here to mourning family members. According to police, 9 people were taken here to Northwestern. That is half of the 18 victims in this shooting investigation. Others were taken to Stroger Hospital, Mount Sinai, as well as Illinois Masonic. One woman I spoke to tells me her daughter was shot in the chest. Her daughter's girlfriend was also shot and injured at a mixtape release event in River North last night. Video from the scene shows multiple victims being rushed to waiting ambulances.
Okay, it's somebody else died. We don't know them yet. But so far we got 3 people that died. One person is a member of No Limit. He passed away. A female passed away. A lot of people, it was all kind of shootings, man. Everybody was bleeding everywhere. This shit crazy because this one of the biggest mass shootings we done had where all these people checked out. So far we have 4. They say it could be up to 5, 6 people that got killed. That's crazy. Rapper Mello Buckzz was doing a show. And I'm finna tell you, because there was some beef between these crews earlier. So hit the like button, gold on this video, 1,000 likes. You know, a lot of people want to know, why would you have an album release party in Chicago and you know how Chicago is? Why you having anything that got the word party in it? We don't understand that, you know? And it was in the River North community, which is crazy as hell because that's known as a nice community. But I guess somebody got the low on them that No Limit in here having an album release party. It's crazy because earlier yesterday, one of their ops was killed. His name is Drills from 9-5. There was a lot of No Limit members dissing him, cracking jokes about him. You know, he had Big Op saying shit about him. He had the No Limit Shorty saying shit about him. Even had Bloodhound saying shit about him, and they linked with No Limit too. Then later on that night, this big shooting happened. You know, it's a guy named Drills who was killed. People said he got killed going on a drill. You know, later on that night, this shooting happened in, you know, downtown. Now, I'm not saying it got nothing to do with that guy being killed, but it is coincidental that this guy earlier lost his life, and all them No Limit people is in the comment section, laughing and cracking jokes about this guy dying. And then later on that night, this big shooting happened. You know, it's girls that got killed, men, some people who didn't even know anything about this beef. They just there. Somebody shot the whole event up, man. Blood every motherfucker well. You know, this kind of feel like this the official start of something. As crazy as this is, you know, some people wait on that groundhog to come out that water. We be waiting on the mass shooting and the motherfucker be like, yeah, that's something here now. As crazy as that shit sound, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this because this story is going viral all around the world because, you know, gunmen got the shooting, man. The police said it was over 100 some bullets that struck up there. Multiple switches, all kind of shit, blood everywhere. I'm not sure if they gonna ever allow a motherfucker to come back downtown to do a show that got young black people in it after what happened yesterday. Luckily, Mello Buckzz survived. Luckily, Doo-Wop survived. But it's 4 people that died. You know, one of them is a well-known No Limit member too, that we all know. I'm gonna keep you updated on this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. But this wicked as hell, and a lot of people is pointing to that young man being killed earlier in the day.
There's hella police out here. They putting somebody in the ambulance right now. Hey, drink up!
Why not doing things? This is a crime scene. Okay, but this is our party. This is literally our party. Why?
You good, brother?